Because let me tell you something. Let's transition to our last topic.
All right.
Which is the Swamp Thing.
Okay.
And the transition I'm making here is that...
Another character I just don't care about.
That's fine. So here's the thing, though. What they're doing with Swamp Thing is that they're doing exactly what CBS All Access, CBS is what they did when they released and what they're doing with their shows. They even though it's a streaming platform and they can put all the episodes up at once, they don't. They put them out one a week.
Right, so that you don't get the free
you don't get a free trial and binge watch it all. And I find that really annoying and frustrating. Which is why I don't want to give them CBS my money.
Here's the thing about doing that to make sure that people stay with the service longer. I think that you would make more money. Oh wait, it's free trials. They do free trials. They should do month to month.
They just keep it cheap.
Yeah.
Don't even do the trial. Just keep it cheap.
Yeah, $3.
I'm gonna say at least $5.
You think?
Yeah, because even like DC is like 7-ish, 7-8.
That's too much.
I don't think so.
Well, it's like, oh, you get comics.
No one cares about the comics part of it, but the shows they're putting out are not bad. I stopped watching Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how I feel about the fourth wall breaking, and they're starting to do some of that, and they made basically there's a scene where a field mouse.
Can you believe this guy? I'm sorry.
There's a field mouse, like his parents or something, his dad, the field mouse's parents gets run over by the van, the bus that what's his name? Mr. Robot? That's a show. Robot Man.
Yeah.
Robot Man. He's driving the bus and it runs over the mouse parent. Then
Mouse Parent.
And then
2019. Forget Mouse Guard. This is Mouse Parent.
Yeah.
All right.
New band name called it. So there's a scene where the fucking mouse is talking to the narrator's talking to the mouse, and the mouse is talking to the narrator, and that's where they lost me.
That sounded cute.
I hated it.
I like that.
And then you find out that the narrator talks the mouse into seeking revenge on Robot Man, so the mouse gets inside Robot Man and screws with the circuitry.
Well, okay, the narrator's a real guy. He's the antagonist of the show.
He is not Mr. Nobody. He's not Mr. Nobody.
What is he?
He's the narrator.
Wait, so Mr. Nobody and the narrator are two different people?
Yes.
He references himself. He's like, oh, there's me. He does that in the first episode.
There's no way. It's two different voices.
It's not. It's Alan Tudyk.
That voice is not Alan Tudyk. The narrator's not.
It is.
Okay, here's another thing I have.
IMDb it.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'll do it right here.
All right. Because, like, I was really proud.
But here's the problem.
Uh-huh.
I find the show very confusing. Partly because of this reason, and also they do weird time travel stuff, and it's really, really confusing.
Okay. And this is why you love Swamp Thing so much?
No. I mean, it's less confusing. So, maybe.
Really? Okay, Swamp Thing. I don't know how out there they're going, but Swamp Thing in the DC universe right now is like a magic character. And
yeah. Well, I think it's like an occult thing, isn't it? Because him and, what's his name? The leader of the Justice League Dark.
Batman.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Constantine. John Constantine.
Yeah. Like, they have a thing going.
Yeah, like, they work intimately because Swamp Thing is a manifestation of this thing called the Green.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it's the Force, but only for plants.
Yeah.
And so that's what the Swamp Thing is. He's powered by the Green. He's a guardian to this Earth. Because this Earth wants to perpetuate the Green. The thing is that Poison Ivy is also like a keystone for the Green. And she's a bad guy, so it looks like... Well, okay, actually I'm okay with there being some moral ambiguity with, the actual will of the planet, especially when it relates to humanity. But, like, it's just... Wasn't it supposed to be like, oh, what if the swamp was so dirty that it could make a humanoid form? This thing, this swamp thing, and it's scary. Now it's got like pals and like the Force and just ugh.
Well, this isn't the comics. This is the TV show.
Yeah. So did the TV show capture a little bit more of its heart?
I think so, because I think the original Swamp Thing, isn't Alan Moore the originator?
I'm not sure. Probably, that feels like an Alan Moore.
I think he gets credited with a lot of the essential Swamp Thing.
In that case, I could be wrong about the soul of Swamp Thing. If it's Alan Moore, it definitely could be convoluted and weird.
I could be wrong about that, but in this one they're going with that the you don't know what's happening, but basically there's insanely fast growing vines and things that are happening and killing people and stuff, and you're led to believe in the first episode that it has to do with something something that's man-made, that is actually like a chemical they're putting into the swamp. And then so there's some kind of biological thing that's happening, and they actually take a guy who I can't remember his name. His last name's Holland.
His name's Thing.
Yeah, his last name's Holland.
Swamp Thing.
And he gets basically swallowed up by this stuff, and that's what creates the Swamp Thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first episode, the big takeaway from this is that it's too early to tell, and I can't tell you how good the Swamp Thing is because I haven't been able to see past episode 1. The episode 1 is just the pilot, and it just kind of establishes some things. It's shot okay. It looks like better quality than stuff like the Arrowverse and all that, like the TV stuff.
Yeah,
it's much better quality.
No patience for it anymore.
Yeah, it's better quality. I feel like, from what I read, they put a lot of money into this show. It shows, especially the CG looks really good. I mean, and Swamp Thing itself looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't have any problems with the visuals. The storytelling is fine, but they really haven't been able to flex their muscles yet because it's only episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to keep watching it. And if it sucks, I'm probably going to cancel my DC Universe subscription.
Yeah, do that.
I might watch...
Stop giving them money.
I might watch the first episode of Titans and see how that goes. Because apparently some people said that was good too.
I mean, your Teen Titans is like the Sailor Moon of the DC Universe. You've always got that crowd waiting.
Yeah.
They're out there.
Right.
I'm off the Titans train.
Yeah?
Yeah, they used to be my absolute favorite.
I remember you saying that. You really liked them. So Doom Patrol, I just don't think it's for me. Swamp Thing is something I think is good. I'm going to keep watching it. Titans, people say, all 3 of these shows have been rated very well. So so the critics are enjoying them.
Well, yeah, they were paid money to say that.
Maybe some of them were.
Yeah.
It's
they don't want...
Not all of them.
They get exclusive, like, hey, come watch the first episode at our event with bacon-wrapped shrimp. Would you like to come to another one? You know what you have to do. I'm not going to tell you, but you
Why are we doing this for free then? I want some bacon wrapped shrimp.
I think you have to have a degree in journalism.
Really?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Frank almost had one.
There you go. I thought she did.
She might. And then, yeah, that's right. And her master's degree is
library science.
Librarians tech. Yeah, so maybe we just
do that.
On the back of her, yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
we should create a new person.
We could ghostwrite for her.
Yeah.
There's like, it would be no work for her except the occasional conference call.
Right.
And I do a pretty good Frank impression.
Yeah, you did one. No, your sister did one.
Johnny.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Feed the baby, Johnny. Feed the
Spot on. Just spot on. Oh.
I left a trail of butter crumbs for you.